So Google's AI lineup is getting, well, kind of confusing, right? You've got Gemma, you've got Gemini. The names sound almost the same. So are they fighting each other? Is one going to replace the other? Well, the real story is actually way more interesting. It's a tale of two totally different futures for AI and how Google is planning to win at both.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll start by unpacking Google's grand strategy here. Then, we're going to dive into what makes Gemma, the personal agent, tick. After that, we'll meet its powerhouse sibling, Gemini. Then, the main event, a head-to-head showdown. And finally, we'll look at what this whole two-pronged attack really means for the future of AI for all of us.
So, what's the big idea here? You got to understand this right from the start. Even though the names are super similar, Gemma and Gemini are built for completely different worlds. It's like they're building two separate roads into the future of how we're all going to interact with AI.
The easiest way to think about it is Google's big versus small strategy. On one side, you've got this enormous, all-powerful brain that lives up in the cloud. And on the other side, you have this little guy, this super smart, hyper-efficient assistant that's designed to live right there with you in your pocket.
Right, so this slide basically nails it. Gemini is that supercomputer in the cloud. It's the one you call on for the really heavy lifting, the big, brainy stuff, like whipping up an entire illustrated storybook or coding an app from just a few words. And then there's Gemma, a totally different beast. It's that smart assistant in your pocket, built to be small, fast, and private. So private it can work even when you have zero internet.
Let's dig into Gemma first. This is the AI that's designed to be your personal agent, living right on your device. This one is all about privacy, speed, and having the AI right there on your own terms and on your own hardware.
And the benefits of this approach? Oh, they are huge. And they all come from one simple idea. Gemma runs locally. That means it works completely offline. Your conversations are 100% private. I mean, nothing leaves your device. It's also super fast and designed for the phones and laptops we already have. And the kicker? It's totally free to download and mess around with.
And you might be thinking, oh, this sounds super technical. But honestly, it's getting crazy easy to get started. You can use free tools like LM Studio or Ollama. You just search for a Gemma model, click download, and that's it. In just a few minutes, you can have a powerful AI chatting with you on your laptop with no internet connection at all. I mean, think about that for a second. That's a huge deal. Okay, but here's the catch. That on-device speed comes with some trade-offs. You ask it something that seems simple, like, how many R's are in strawberry? And it comes back, confident as can be, with 4. And look, this isn't a mistake or a bug. It's actually by design. It's not built for that kind of tricky reasoning. It's built for speed and privacy on your day-to-day tasks. All right, now let's switch gears and look at the other side of Google's plan, Gemini. This is the creative powerhouse, the one that lives in the cloud. This is where Google just lets loose with all of its massive computing power. So if Gemma is handling all the quick and private stuff on your phone, what can Gemini do? What kind of next-level stuff does this powerhouse bring to the table? Well, this is where things get really, really cool. I mean, we're talking about stuff that Gemma could never, ever do. Like, it can whip up an entire audiobook for you, complete with pictures, just from a prompt, using a feature called Storybooks. It can build a working app mockup right in the chat with Canva. It can be your personal tutor, animate a photo of a friend to make it look like they're talking, and it even remembers your past chats to give you way better answers over time. Must just zoom in on that Storybooks feature for a second. It's wild. Somebody gave it a prompt about the latest AI drama, and boom, Gemini just creates this whole story. It's funny, it's got pictures, it even has an audio voiceover. Yeah, that's the kind of complex, creative job that you need a giant, cloud-based brain for. All right, so we've seen them in their own corners. Now let's bring them to the center of the ring for a proper head-to-head comparison. This should make everything crystal clear.
So this chart, it lays everything out perfectly. First up, location. Simple, right? Gemma lives with you on your device. Gemini lives up in Google's cloud, and that directly affects privacy. Gemma is completely private, offline. With Gemini, your data gets processed on their servers. This defines what they're best at. Gemma is for your quick, efficient private stuff. Gemini is for the big, complex, creative projects. You can see the trade-off right there. Lightweight efficiency versus Google's most powerful model. And finally, cost. Gemma's free. Gemini's power has some free limits, but then it becomes a paid service. Okay, so after seeing all that, you might think it's a competition, right? Like, who's going to win? But that's the wrong way to look at it. The most important thing to get here is that this isn't a competition. It's not Gemma versus Gemini. It's about building a whole ecosystem. You see, Google's big bet is that there isn't going to be one single AI to rule them all. The future is this powerful ecosystem where the cloud AI, Gemini, and the on-device AI, Gemma, work together. So you have the right tool for the right job. You get that incredible power when you need it, and you get total privacy and speed when you don't.
And that really brings us to the big, thought-provoking question, doesn't it? As these two paths keep developing, what's going to be more important in the long run? The massive, all-powerful brain in the cloud that we all share? Or that tiny, personal, super private assistant that lives right there in your pocket? And it looks like Google's answer is pretty clear. Why choose? Why not have both?